Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and it's Deb C and Place to Be. It's Deb C. Boop, boop, that's me. Boop, Deb C. Hey guys, and happy Sunday. Welcome back to my channel. We're right in the middle of a 3-day weekend, and it is very much needed. So I hope everybody is having a great weekend. If not a great weekend, then at least a good weekend. And if it's Sunday, then you know what we do. I just talk about the week that was, and I look forward to the week to come with National Calendar Day. Today, I'm going to be drinking just some water to hydrate out of one of my favorite tumblers, if not my favorite tumbler that I've ever gotten as a gift, from Emily, from Emily's Life on Wheels, my friend Emily Botnick. And if you did not know, then I am a super fan of the TV show The Office. I love it. I love this. Thank you. If you're watching, Emily, thank you again. So, happy September. Listen, we're in September finally. We're in the Burr months. I love the Burr months, but Mother Nature in Western Pennsylvania does not love the Burr months because it is hotter than a witch's tit on the equator. It is so stinking hot outside. I want to wake up. I want to sleep at night with the windows open and a nice breeze, like a nice cool breeze coming in. Oh, I love it. And then you wake up and you have your pumpkin spice everything. And I come downstairs, leave my window open all day and have a nice breeze just hit me in the face, but have like the sun out. Oh, I love it. I love fall. I cannot wait for fall to really properly get here. Get here, fall. Come on. Mother Nature needs to put away her bikini and get out her sweaters and her loungewear and her boots. No, not her boots, because then that would mean the winter's here. So how are you doing today? How are you doing today? Let me know in the comments how you're doing today. Today, listen, I'm tired. For some reason, I just feel so stinking tired. I don't know why. I mean, I don't know. I feel run down. I feel tired. I don't feel sick or anything. I feel tired. I feel like I could sleep. And I got a decent amount of sleep last night, I think. I wasn't up and down too much, but we shall see. I mean, I do have tomorrow to nap and whatever. I was going to decorate for fall at some point this weekend because I have a lot of stuff for fall that I bought and I have stuff left over. But like I said, I'm feeling a little tired. Plus, it's gonna be it's gonna be in the 90s. I guarantee. Listen, I'm not decorating outside. However, I don't know. It just doesn't have me in the mood to decorate. And I was so excited for decorating. But if not this weekend, then I'll do it in one of the upcoming weekends. Because, I mean, listen, we have a little bit of time before fall gets here. So I'll put them up. But I'm excited. I really wish the weather matched my vision. Because the weather is hot as hell. I'm a little tired. And I'm not super motivated. I wish I was. I'm just not. Let me tell you what I am motivated for. I'm motivated for cheering on my favorite college football teams because this weekend is the kickoff to college football. My father loved football, but he always, near the later years of his life, he enjoyed college football and high school football more than pro football. He just did. I can kind of understand why. So who am I rooting for? Listen, roll Tide, roll Tide, roll. I am a proud supporter and fan of the Alabama Crimson Tide down in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. I've been a fan of theirs now for, I mean, not since the beginning or anything like that, but probably for the last maybe 15 years or so. So, yeah, I started rooting for them because a friend of mine that I would sit next to on the bus on the way home from work, he would talk about the Crimson Tide and Alabama and Roll Tide. And he said, just watch it one weekend, watch one game. I watched the game. They were down by a lot. They came back and they won by a lot. And I was hooked. I was like, okay. And the thing is, I don't think there's any in between with Alabama, like, except for my mom. You either love them or you hate them. And I found out a lot of people hate them. I don't have a lot of friends who root for the Crimson Tide. So that's why I was so excited and so happy to see that my friend Emily, from Emily's Life on Wheels, is now following and rooting for the Alabama Crimson Tide. So roll Tide, roll Tide, roll. I'm also rooting, because I'm in Pennsylvania, I'm rooting for University of Pittsburgh, Pitt Panthers. My supervisor's grandson, he originally was recruited by LSU, and he was in LSU, transferred out of there, and now is playing for the Pitt Panthers. So I am cheering on the Pitt Panthers, so hail to Pitt. And I'm also rooting for Penn State, which is not that far from us. Well, it's probably, to get to Penn State, I don't know if it would be 2 hours, maybe? I'm not quite sure. But for Penn State, I'm rooting for them because my friend from work, her son is a freshman and playing for the Nittany Lions, and he was, once again, he was recruited by a bunch of different schools, and he chose Penn State. So we are Penn State. So those are the ones I'm rooting for. Speaking of football, next week we have the kickoff to the NFL. Who am I rooting for? Listen, I'm in Western Pennsylvania, so I'm rooting for, obviously, the Pittsburgh Steelers. I mean, they looked real good in preseason, so hopefully Kenny Pickett has learned a lot, and they can gel a little better this year, and they can get it done. But who else am I rooting for? Listen, this is nothing about football, but sometimes I root for people, for teams, because I just like a certain player. And I'm going to tell you, I think Josh Allen is just the cutest thing. I think he's adorable. Plus, I know that's terrible. You're like, Debbie, you've put women in sports set them backwards. But no, listen, I think he's adorable, but I think he's just like a nice guy. Like, he just seems like a normal, decent guy. That's all. I would like to see them go far. And also Damar Hamlin, the player who suffered the on-field cardiac arrest situation, he's from Pittsburgh, so you always root for a hometown boy. Also, listen, I'm from Pennsylvania, born and bred, and have lived here my entire life. And I'm not going to explain this, but if you're from Pittsburgh, you would think that you would really root for any team that's within the state, but you kind of don't. I mean, it's the same. Listen, people in Philadelphia are not I wouldn't think that they're fond of Pittsburgh, and it's kind of the other way around. I will go into reasons in another video as to why, but I typically am not rooting for the Eagles. However, I love Jalen Hurts, their quarterback. He played for Alabama, and then and he was the #1 quarterback. And then Tua Tagovailoa comes in, who's now the quarterback for the Dolphins. Tua comes in and takes that top spot. You know, Jalen Hurts could have been real nasty and could have been a real asshole to him, but he wasn't. He was very classy. He stayed with the team. He was the backup. He stayed there, and because it's about team. It's about team. It's not about you. So he stayed there, and then for his senior year, he transferred to Oklahoma, the Oklahoma Sooners. And I just feel like he is a classy guy. I feel like he's a real good guy. That's why I am kind of rooting for the Eagles. Just because I think Jalen Hurts is a real classy guy. So there we go. Tell me in the comments who you guys are rooting for. And with the NFL season comes Snackin' Sunday. We're going to be snacking. We're going to be snacking hard next week. Speaking of snacking and the NFL, listen, ladies, if there's any ladies watching this next Monday, I'm going to have a little NFL football snack for you, for the eyes, for the peepers. Ooh, for the peepers. We're going to have, I'm going to have a special Man Crush Monday. I'm going to bring it back just for one day. You will enjoy. I know I'm going to enjoy putting it together. Coming up this week, we have Real Housewives of Salt Lake City season 4. The ladies are back. I am really hoping that the season is better than last season, because listen, at first, all the Jen Shaw drama, I was like, oh my gosh, we want to see. I want to see exactly what's happening. But after a while, it got old. So it looks like Mary Crosby, married to Grandpap, Mary Crosby might be running a cult. Allegedly. She is back. So I'm hoping that it's better than last season. I really am hoping. Also, I want to get into this. This is the book I started reading, A Flicker in the Dark. I was so excited and so proud of myself that last week I went to, when was it? It was last weekend. I went to, was it? Yeah, it was last weekend. Or was it this weekend? I think it was last weekend. I went up to Barnes and Nobles, because I'm kind of digging reading like traditional books as opposed to, you know, hard copy books, as opposed to reading it on my Kindle. So I went up there. I got 3 books. Typically, I'm saying I'm proud of myself because my knees walking around don't last that long. Plus, I usually tend to go to stores that have carts that I can use. This did not. So I didn't stay forever, but at least I went in. I got 3 books. So this is the first one, A Flicker in the Dark by Stacey Willingham. It is good. Listen, my concentration is kind of waning on reading, so I really got to get back in there and continue to read. There's a success there somewhere if you search for it, but then as far as Only Murders in the Building, I have not watched any more of it. I really, really want to. I don't know why I don't. So there is that. Also coming up, I had a few ideas for videos that I might be doing. I think I'm going to be doing a giving thanks where I take, not in the month of Thanksgiving, not in November, but possibly once fall starts, and taking like a week or so and going through and having like a giving thanks week where I have prompts and I just pick something each day that I'm thankful for. Also, I'm feeling like I might do a bucket list for fall once fall hits, and a fall haul. The fall haul could take place today. The fall haul could take place next weekend. Who knows? Okay, so let us get into National Calendar Day for this coming week. Tomorrow, listen, it's Labor Day! Ow, ow, ow! I'm off tomorrow. Crazy thing, they actually sent an email out saying, a few weeks ago, saying, hey, who wants to volunteer to work Labor Day? I'm like, it's a day that you get off to celebrate working. I'm not going to work. Heck no. It's also Spice Blend Day. It's National Macadamia Nut Day. These are random days, and it's National Newspaper Carrier Day. I should give, oh, they probably don't deliver a paper tomorrow. I wonder if they do. If they do, I should put a little note out and give a tip. Because we do still get the paper. My father ordered it, and now my mom just keeps up. So we are one of the only people who probably get a newspaper. Tuesday, it's National Be Late for Something Day. Funny that the first day back after work, it's National Be Late for Something Day. But they said that it's the day to actually not set your alarms and to enjoy everything that's around you. I don't want to be late for work though. So I don't know. Maybe I'll push that to the weekend. It's also National Cheese Pizza Day, and it's National Another Look Unlimited Day, which I had no idea of what that is. However, they're saying that it is basically the day when you do spring cleaning. It's on a Tuesday. You have to work. So even if you don't do a bunch of it, I believe it's like they want you to like declutter maybe a little bit. Wednesday is National Read a Book Day. It's also National Coffee Ice Cream Day. That's different. Thursday, National Salami Day. I love salami. Listen, no euphemism. But I like salami, and I like salami. So, I do like salami. Okay, come on. It's National Beer Lovers Day. It's also National New Hampshire Day. New Hampshire Day celebrates, obviously, South Carolina. It celebrates New Hampshire, which is also known as the Granite State. It is the 9th state to join the Union, and I believe it said their motto is live free or die. Tell me if I'm right, or if I just read that wrong. Friday, National Star Trek Day. So how does it go? Live long and prosper. Is that how you do it? And Star Trek actually debuted September 8th, 1966. And it is also National Pediatric Hematology Oncology Nurses Day. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, anyone who is a nurse, those specific nurses, thank you very much. Any nurses, really, thank you very much. Saturday, we got a lot going on. It's National Wiener Schnitzel Day, Share Your Care Day. That's where we celebrate the Care Bears. It is also National Teddy Bear Day. Listen, here's how the teddy bear came to be. In 1902, the president at the time, Theodore Roosevelt, he was hunting in Mississippi, maybe, or Missouri. Starts with an M. It has an I and some S's. He was hunting, and he refused to shoot a bear cub. So the press got wind of this, and the Washington Post, they published a cartoon about it. That went national, obviously, and it inspired a New York shop owner by the name of Morris Michtom to create the teddy bear, the stuffed bear. And he got permission from Teddy Roosevelt to name it the teddy bear. So that's where it came from. Sunday, it is National TV Dinner Day. It's also National Swap Ideas Day. It's Pet Memorial Day. And it is also National Hug Your Hound Day. I thought that meant just go and hug your dog, but they say that that's the day where you go and you explore the world from your dog's perspective. Listen, I can't get down like that. But it's basically to make sure that everything around your house is safe for your dog, for your pups. It's also National Grandparents Day. Anyways, that is that. Please let me know any comments in the down belows. Are you going to be maybe possibly celebrating any of those days? And what are your plans for tomorrow? Dolly and I are having a cook-in. We're not having a cookout. It's too hot. So we're having hamburgers, hot dogs. We're having macaroni salad. And I don't know what else. So possibly some wine. So that is what we're going to do. We're going to take it easy. With that being said, if nobody told you yet today, I don't know why they wouldn't. I love you. You're loved, seen, and heard. Please make sure that you put love, kindness, compassion, acceptance, hope, and positivity out there in the world. And I love you guys. And I will... No! What else am I missing? Also, take care of one another. If it's stinking hot wherever you're at, please hydrate, stay cool, stay inside if you can. Take it from this fat girl. Stay inside if you can. And also, no matter where you're at, in the U.S., in the country, in the world, wherever, please stay safe, because you don't know. There's a lot of crazy stuff popping off. So please stay safe. And I will see you guys tomorrow. I love you. Bye, guys.